Hi everyone, this is Star with Ariana Stark. This is a weekly reading for the week starting from 1st to 7th June 2026. We have two piles here. This is pile A and this is pile B. Viewers, you can pause the video and decide intuitively which pile you are being drawn to. We do have the timestamp given in the description box. In case you want to proceed and go directly to your reading, feel free to do just that. Now, let's just get down to your reading. Those of you who picked pile A, the first card in this reading for the week ahead is Knight of Pentacles. Now, this is a very grounded energy. You want to be on terra firma. You want to be on solid earth. Possibly, you're also dealing with money matters this week. You do want stability in your life. Maybe there's also scrutiny on the work front. That is why you have to find ingenious ways to get ahead and to outsmart or outfox the boss. Maybe colleagues are also scrutinizing your moves, so be careful about that. I think you're also someone who doesn't like to retaliate. You will only do so if you're provoked or if you're pushed to a corner, because you are more or less a bit detached from other people around you. Maybe there are also going to be job offers this week, but they may not excite you. The money on offer may not be as per your liking. Incidentally, I'm also picking up that you could also receive messages and signs from the universe. I do have the High Priest or High Priestess, which is from the past life deck. So it is talking about the need for you to follow your intuition, your inner voice, your sixth sense this week. I think it can allow you to make headway as well. Incidentally, the next card in this reading is the Queen of Pentacles. Now again, this is talking about the need for you to focus on finances, to lay the foundation for the future. Try not to look at short-term goals. Rather, you should also look at the big picture, because sometimes it is imperative for us to do that. Even if gains are going to be there, it may not be substantial. Like I said, personally, there could also be people who could let you down. So follow your inner voice. As I said, I think you also need to be assertive, stay motivated. Other than that, I also feel you're going to be dealing with the earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, as well as Taurus. So keep that in mind. Some of you could also be dealing with health issues here. Incidentally, the Six of Cups talks about your emotions. So after a period of being grounded, you're going to be someone who is going to be overwhelmed on account of your emotions. There could also be an estrangement in a relationship. Maybe childhood issues could also be something which could come up in conversations with the others around you. Memories could also make you a bit wistful. Nevertheless, I think you should tap into your contacts, your friends and acquaintances for gains at this time. Maybe there's also going to be unscheduled work. Taxation issues will also require your attention. This could also exasperate you, pile A. Incidentally, I have the card disconnect. So disconnect from things or situations which are unhealthy for you. Walk away from drama. Other than that, I also feel that you should go outdoors, because Mother Nature is calling you. Maybe unplug from distractions, from an unhealthy relationship or the work environment, which could be stifling. For some of you, there's also the need to be vigilant, because I do have the Fox. So like I said, someone could be very conniving, someone could be sly. Your boss is also going to keep an eye on you. Maybe he wants you under his thumb. So be careful, even in personal relationships. The last card in this reading is Courthouse. Some of you could be dealing with legal matters. Like I said, taxation issues could come up pile this week. So be careful when you sign any official documents. Maybe you also need to ask a third person to adjudicate or to resolve issues between you and a warring partner. All in all, this is going to be a week when you need to focus on areas of your life which you have been avoiding for so long. I think financial matters could be taking precedent here. I hope Piley you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. To give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time. Those of you who picked pile B, these are your messages for the week ahead. Now, the first card in this reading is the Temperance. Now, Temperance talks about the need for you to be patient. Slow and steady wins the race. So, even if there are delays and detours, pile B, I think you're going to be persistent, you're going to be patient. Maybe you also need to network this week. Perhaps many of you are a bit unsettled because of your home life. There is going to be some kind of confusion for sure. Your moods could also swing. Maybe vivid dreams are also going to be there. Incidentally, I also have the card 8 of Wands here. So this is talking about news through communication. So pay attention to your letters, emails, text messages. Maybe there's an opportunity for the taking. So be open and receptive even if there are certain limitations. An opportunity lost is lost forever. Your social circle is also going to widen. Maybe some of you are also making travel plans. That's why you're going to be on the move. Some people could also question your financial agenda. Maybe they think that you do things out of turn, but you're going to be proved right eventually. So just be patient. Again, the Ace of Swords also in your reading talks about the need for you to think on your feet. I think you're also going to be someone who is going to push the envelope. You're going to make it count. It is your smart thinking. It is your quick decisions which will allow you to secure deals even if time is at a premium. Maybe you could also seek someone's assistance because that person could help you out. The material world is definitely the focus, so much so that you may not have time for your person this week. So maybe you should reach out to him or her. I do have the card calling in your soulmate. So call your soulmate, your special someone. Maybe this person and you could bounce ideas of each other. Other than that, there could also be some disappointment with despair coming in, and the moon also in your reading. So sometimes opportunities may not be the way you would have liked, but then that's part and parcel of life, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Incidentally, I also have the card flashback from the Divine Messages Oracle. So some of you could be thinking about the past. That's why a state of despondency or despair here. Again, you should also pay attention to your dreams. Past life issues also need to be resolved. I do have food and hunger, so pay attention to your diet, pay attention to eating on time because nutritional needs need to be met. Maybe you feel lack when it comes to food. Sometimes, we prepare meals, but it may be insufficient. So ensure that you have good portions, or maybe when you're cooking a meal, you should ensure that everybody eats to their full. I hope I'll be lecture reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. To give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye till the next time.